The fonts that screams, "I'm unprofessional." Avoid these resume mistakes. You're about to learn the font secrets that recruiters hate. Some fonts can make your resume look amateurish and unprofessional without you even realizing it. If you want to stand out for the right reasons, stick around and avoid the fonts that might be hurting your job search. Avoid these fonts in your resume. Fonts such as Comic Sans, or Impact, or Curls MT. Hey job seekers, welcome back to the Hiring Playbook channel, where we turn average resumes into job magnets. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button for career-changing tips every 2 weeks. Ever wondered why some resumes get tossed in the trash before anyone even reads them? It might not be your experience. It might be your font. Yep. The very first thing a recruiter sees could be the thing that gets you rejected. Let's fix that right now.
Maybe it's my experience? What? It's my font?
Let's learn more about why do fonts matter in resume writing. Imagine getting a resume in Comic Sans. It immediately says, "I'm not taking this seriously." Whether you realize it or not, your font is part of your first impression. Even before the recruiter reads a single bullet point, your design, especially your font, has already made a statement. Let's examine these two resumes. Let's focus on the fonts used in these resumes. Do you see the difference? These two are the same resumes, the only difference is the font. The resume on your left is written using Comic Sans, and the one on your right is in Arial. Which resume do you think the recruiters would love to read? A well-chosen font communicates professionalism, attention to detail, and seriousness. It shows that you care about presentation and understand what a professional document should look like. Let's talk about the fonts that you should avoid at all costs. Let's dive into the font hall of shame. If you're using one of these, stop right now. Comic Sans. If you use Comic Sans font in your resume, here is how it would look to recruiters. the most infamous of them all. I have nothing against Comic Sans, however, I think Comic Sans belongs in birthday cards, not job applications. It's informal, outdated, and screams, "I'm not professional." The second font that you should avoid at all costs is Impact. Here's what recruiters see when you use the Impact font in your resume. Do you think recruiters would love reading this font? Bold?
Yes.
Professional?
No.
It's too aggressive and looks more like a protest poster than a resume. You're not trying to shout, you're trying to connect. Lastly, avoid using Curl's MT font in your resume. This is how Curl's MT font looks like in a resume. Do you think recruiters will find this a professional-looking resume? This one had its moment in 2002. It's decorative, outdated, and impossible to take seriously. Save it for a tea party invitation, not your next big job application. Hey, quick pause. If you're finding this helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button so YouTube knows it's worth sharing. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more straight-to-the-point career tips and resume strategies. I drop new videos every 2 weeks to help you land the job you deserve. All right, back to it. Fonts that impress recruiters. The fonts that are helpful and professional.
Fonts that work.
These are your go-to choices when you want to look polished, modern, and serious about the job. Now, let's talk about the secret fonts that recruiters love. The fonts that impress recruiters. Let's flip the script. Here are some of the fonts that recruiters love. The first one is Arial. Let's examine what a resume looks like using an Arial font. Arial is clean, neutral, and readable. It is a safe, classic choice that works in nearly any industry. Helvetica is another font that recruiters love to see in a resume. Let's check out how Helvetica font looks like in a resume. Helvetica is sleek and modern. Major brands use it because it projects authority and clarity. Finally, the Roboto font. Let's look closely at a Roboto font resume. Roboto is a relatively new font, but is quickly gaining popularity. It's a newer player, but popular for its clean look and high readability on screens. Perfect if you're submitting resumes digitally. Let's discuss the font tips for a winning resume. Let's break down the details that matter. Let's talk about font size and resumes. Stick to 10 to 12 points for body text. Anything bigger looks childish. Anything smaller is hard to read. Let's talk about how to use font weight effectively. Use bold sparingly for headings or to emphasize key info. Too much bold looks cluttered. How does spacing affect resume readability? White space is your secret weapon. It keeps things readable and professional. Finally, let's review what we learned today. Let's review our 5 takeaways. Fonts matter. They're part of your first impression. Avoid Comic Sans, Impact, Curls MT, and anything that looks silly or outdated. Use professional fonts like Arial, Helvetica, or Roboto. Pay attention to font size, bolding, and spacing. Lastly, treat your resume like a design project because it is. Now, it's your turn. Drop a comment below and tell us. What font are you using on your resume? Need help with a makeover? Post a question and we'll help you out. And if this helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's job hunting right now. Your resume might just need a font facelift to land that interview. See you again in my next vlog.